If you have not yet downloaded your free human design chart, you can do that at whitneycopeland.com/chart. Okay, let's talk about the sacral authority. The sacral authority is essentially tuning into your gut. You're literally looking for your gut reaction to things. So as things are presented to you in your life, you're going to feel a sense of expansion and excitement, or contraction and that's not for me. It's so important to tune into your body rather than your rational mind. So you may have found that in the past, if you had a gut instinct and you went with your mind instead of what your body was telling you, things may not have worked out very well. Whereas if you went with your intuition, and even though it didn't make 100% sense to your logical brain, things ended up really working out for you. I want you to take a moment and think about a situation. Is that true for you? So what's the difference between a gut response and an emotional reaction? Well, it's very similar to the difference between intuition and ego fear-based thinking. So the main differentiator is that when you are tuning into your gut or your authority, the answer is going to be very clear, calm, collected, self-assured. Where if it's coming from the fear-based logical mind, it's going to be more frantic. This needs to happen now, anxiety provoking. So there's like this buzzing kind of energy going on with it, rather than the I just know, this just feels right. So here's the step-by-step if you have a sacral authority. Step number one, when you're presented with a decision, is to immediately check in with your gut. What is your gut telling you? Do you feel that expansive, excited, yes feeling? Or do you feel that contracted, sinking, unmotivating feeling? That's going to be your indicator if it's a yes or a no. Step two, if you are not getting an immediate yes or no, you might need more information. If you feel like you do have all of the information and you're still not getting a clear yes or no, consider it a no for now. Step number three, if you did go out and seek more information, tune back in. Are you getting that gut yes or that gut no? That is going to be your answer. It's going to be, this is how it feels in my body, not this is what my head is telling me. So you're really training yourself to tune in quickly when you're presented with a decision. What is my body telling me? And if you miss it, it's a little bit trickier to get back into that state for looking for a clear yes or no, because chances are if you miss it, you've gotten into your head a lot. So train yourself when you're presented with a decision, tune into your body right away, take note. If you need more information, of course, go out and seek that information and tune back in again. But just start being honest with yourself. Most of the time you do know. So don't let fear get in the way. Go for what your gut's telling you. We have to take the leap where if you're getting an intuitive hit, AKA your gut is telling you yes and your brain is telling you no, you have to start going for it in order to create evidence for yourself to know my gut is always right. So there's a few things to be aware of if you're a sacral authority. Number one is being influenced by other people. You do not want to let other people impact your decisions. If your gut is telling you yes, do not be swayed by external forces to change your answer to a no. And the second is trusting your gut. So you may have found in the past you didn't trust it and you ignored it, you let your logical brain take over. And sure, maybe the decision turned out okay, but if you really think about it, every time you say yes when you want to say no, and no when you want to say yes, you're settling. You're moving more into a life of mediocrity and compromise. So if you want to live a more aligned and fulfilling life, listen to that gut instinct, follow it, and over time, you'll build evidence for yourself to see that your gut is always the way to go.